Hello, thank you for being in a new video. This time I have with you unboxing the Nubia music. Let's get started. We are talking about an entry-level device, but one that is very focused on music. It has a huge speaker and several little things that can definitely catch the attention of anyone who likes a music player. Dare I say that. Some might even buy it simply as a music player and have it as a secondary cell phone. It could be an interesting alternative. Its launch price in Mexico is 2,799 pesos and it is available at Telcel. Although I must say that in Mercado Libre you could find it for up to 1,999. On screen you were seeing the reference prices in dollars to give you an idea. Although remember that the prices here are not the same as over there. Having said that, let's open it up. And as you can see, the first thing we'll find is this little envelope-shaped box as well. It comes with paper slips and this tool to remove the SIM card tray. Next we have the cell phone here. Let's take it out of the box. As you can see here on its sticker, the manufacturer highlights that it has up to 600% more volume. It also has dual 3.5mm headphone ports. So you could get to share music with friends and it's going to have an excellent experience. And we've got 128 gigabytes of internal storage. Let's take this plastic off of it. And look at its design. It's definitely a very quirky design. Let's turn it on, and while it's turning on, let's see what else comes in the box. As you might notice, we get a pretty simple charger included, by the way. It's a 10-watt, what I call a little fast charger. Then we are going to find its cable from USB-A to USB-C. In fact, it is a cable with a very short length, and being a device focused on music, we could not expect less. If it does include wired headphones, they will obviously be simple headphones, but it is appreciated that they are included in the box, although it would be even better if we had included two pairs of headphones to take advantage of the two connectors it has. So that's all that's included here in this box. Let me resave this content and I'll get back with you so we can take a little deeper look at the specs of this device. I've got my hands on this device here so we can take a look at the specs. Obviously it is a simple device, don't expect to have very high specs as it is focused entirely on music, but other parameters are much simpler. Its screen is 6.6 inches in its diagonal and has HD plus resolution. It is a 90 Hz screen, although honestly for the power that the device has, I believe that it does not get to take full advantage of the high refresh rate on the screen. There are several moments where the experience feels a bit sluggish. Obviously it's an LCD screen, so it's simple in terms of viewing angles. On the back it has a mega speaker with DTS-X sound. The manufacturer promises up to 600% more volume. In fact, it also has a light on the speaker. Honestly, I wouldn't say it has 600% volume. I find it sounds very similar to the power we find in other devices. So in this regard, I was personally a little disappointed. I thought it would have a much higher quality sound. But the design is quite curious as it integrates a large speaker and even lights. It also integrates two 3.5mm headphone jacks. This can definitely become one of its most remarkable sections. As I said, in case you want to use it simply as a player, you could connect two pairs of headphones and listen to music with friends in a very good way. The front camera is 5 megapixels with f2.4 aperture. Obviously it's going to be a pretty simple camera, but let's look at a quick test I did. I took a capture before I took the picture. So you can see I was in a very backlit setting. So the preview doesn't look great, but in the final result I think it does a good job. It manages to balance highlights and shadows well, although the colors are a little pale, but for the price range we couldn't get too picky. Honestly, this is one of the cheapest devices on the market today. And on the back we find a 50 megapixel camera with f aperture 1.8 and another ornament camera. The curious thing is that it does have a high resolution sensor, which in this price range could become somewhat unusual. This is an example picture I took and I think it's fine. The colors come out well. In fact, it's a well-detailed photograph, although obviously in a very well-lit environment, but even in automatic mode, where the photographs are 12.5 megapixels, The result is very good in terms of the level of detail. And this is an example of the 50 megapixel mode, where we do get more detail, although it takes a little while to order it, but I think it doesn't quite look like 50 megapixels. However, in automatic mode, I insist that the picture looks very detailed to me. So, I would say that the camera performs well for the price range, although its performance in portrait photography is quite bad, since if you have any object, notice that it doesn't detect the foreground well. It will simply keep the body in focus, and in this case the result will also be simple. It has the ability to record video in full HD, although the front camera is limited to HD. So its video recording capabilities will obviously be simple, being an entry-level device. It has a 5000 mAh battery and supports 10 watts charging with charger included in the box. We already saw a moment ago the charger, which is quite small, and being a relatively large battery with a small charger, it will take a long time to charge. I estimate that it will take at least 3 hours, but I'll give you the exact figure in the video review that I'll be doing soon. And it has 128 gigabytes of storage, and just turned on without installing more applications gives us used 19 gigabytes. That is, it has 14.8% already used from the factory, which in this price range is not bad at all. And it comes with 4 gigabytes of RAM and 4 gigabytes of extended RAM. Personally, extended RAM or virtual RAM has never seemed useful to me. I've already tried it several times and it still doesn't give me good results. So consider that it only comes with 4 gigabytes of RAM and that's it. And finally, your processor is the Unisoc SC9863A. So it's a pretty simple processor, but let's run a benchmark so we can give you a clearer reference of the performance it can achieve. Here I have the result. It achieved 193 points in single core and 836 points in multi-core, confirming it is one of the simplest processors you are going to find today. I also gave it an Antutu benchmark test and it scored 147,842 points to give you more or less an idea that it will also have a very simple performance in terms of graphics processing. But obviously its priority will be music, and giving you 2 headphone jacks and a flashy speaker could make it a complimentary smartphone, as I say, for use as a music player. For now, this has been all for this video. If you have any questions about it that I did not solve in this video, put them in the comments so that in the video review I can try to solve them. Remember that this has been just a first look at this device and we will have a much more in-depth video about it coming soon. I hope you liked it and see you next time.